Welcome to ERP Business-Sys Ltd, Tally Software's authorized solution partner in East Africa. In this video, I'll be taking you through how Tally software can be used for the project sector. Tally is a widely accepted and admired business management software amongst SMEs and CAs since 1986. With over 2 million customers globally, footprints in 100 plus countries, and 28,000 partners across the globe. These are a few features of Tally. Apart from this, the software allows you to maintain budgets for projects such as construction companies, painting companies, a company that manufactures windows, real estates, electrical panel manufacturers, and a furniture manufacturing company. To summarize the procedure before we start, there are different projects in the company and each have different costs of material and labor. It starts with the survey and BOM creation, followed by issuing the sales quotation, then the sale, receiving advance against it, then comparing material needed with the current stock and placing an order for any material shortfall. Next, receiving stock and issuing it to the project site and starting the project, and finally, project analysis reports. I will take you through my painting demo company. We will have a look at the chart of accounts, stock items. As displayed, I have grouped all of my materials accordingly and the projects as well. We can also have a look at my bill of material or bill of quantity, also known as BOM or BOQ. This is created after a survey of the area that needs to be painted. BOM is approximately how much material and labor would be needed for the project. My cost estimation would also be calculated from here. We can check the material requirement analysis, which is comparing stock in hand with the BOM of the project to calculate the order that needs to be placed. Then purchase of my materials. The effect of this on stock summary. Painting material. As you can see, it shows an inwards from the purchase. We can now have a look at my cost estimation. I will choose the project, and as shown, the quantity has been picked from the BOM and the cost of each material from the purchase has been reflected here. The labor cost as well, and the total cost for painting building A is showing here. From what I can add a profit percentage to, then send a quotation of 75,000 to my customer. And we can have a look at the quotation as well. Sales order. I will go to sales order approval since the quotation has not yet been approved. Select, then approve. It has now been approved and is a job order or sales order for the company. We can transfer the materials to building A, inventory, stock transfer. This is transferring the materials from the store to the project site. I will select the sales order, destination location. Instead of transferring stock one by one manually, I can select the BOM so that all the items that need to be transferred can appear automatically. I have blocked rate and amount from appearing because it's not necessary. You can transfer goods manually as well without selecting a product. This is used for tracking purposes. The survey will give me how many tools will be needed. Then I can transfer it to building A and return it back to main location once I'm done with it. I will select stock transfer again with the tools and equipment voucher, where I can select the order, destination location, the tools that are needed to be transferred. I can always track where my tools are from stock query. As displayed, there are 2 in building A and 8 in my main location, which is the store. Or I can track what items are there in building A from locations, building A, and it will show group wise, or I can make it item wise. We can proceed with the consumption of the materials, which would be an update from the site of how much material has been utilized. I'll go to inventory again, consumption. I can select the sales order, the location, the project, and enter the items and how much has been consumed till now. And save. Then I can check the material consumption by project, building A, and a real-time summary of the total cost up to now will display. We can check the sale from the sale register that had been converted from sales order. We can do a payment for my expenses such as the labor being paid, electricity, and water expenses. Then I can go to finance and check the job work analysis. I can show a percentage of each head from F12. The revenue is from the sale. Opening stock is calculated by deducting the material transferred amount, which is stock required for the whole project, from the stock that hasn't yet been consumed, thus closing stock. The expenses as well have been deducted. We can check the consumption in detail. This is the value of what has come in from my stock transfer and what has been consumed till now. You can even check what the expenses are till date. As displayed, there's labor, then 5,000 of power and lighting, and 2,000 of water. At the bottom, it shows the net profit of the project. We can easily calculate a variance report where we can compare the actual consumption with the BOM. I already have mine created. The positive figures in this column are favorable variances and the negative ones are adverse, which means it has been consumed more than expected. Moving to the next project example of construction. We will start by having a look at the bill of material from Master Management, Alter, Stock Item, Building B, Construction. Then the cost estimation. There's the breakdown of the costs of material and labor from the BOM defined, and the total as well. I can make a quotation of 300,000 to keep a profit, and we can have a look at the already approved quotation from sales order book. We can check the stock issued to the site. There is one of the BOM and one of tools and equipment. Then we can have a look at the consumption of material. And lastly, the job work analysis. F12 show percentages. We can check the consumption in detail. The materials that have a balance can be transferred back to the main store. Moving to the last project example of furniture, constructing cupboards. We will start by having a look at the bill of material from Master Management, Alter, Stock Item, Building C, Furniture. Then the cost estimation from Inventory, there's the breakdown of the costs of material and labor from the BOM defined in Master, and the total. I can make a quotation of 10,000 each to keep a profit, and we can have a look at the already approved quotation from the sales order book. We can check the stock issued to the site. There's one of the BOM, and as displayed, the BOM quantity is 12, which is as per the order, and one of the tools and equipment. Then we can have a look at the consumption from material consumption by project. And lastly, the job work analysis. F12, show percentages. We can check consumption in detail. The materials have been used very accurately due to the standard procedure, so there'll be no returning. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe for more videos.